Hello Aries, welcome to your February chakra healing video. I'm really excited for this reading because y'all got a lot of stuff going on, but we're gonna talk about it. So starting with your root chakra, you guys got the 9 of Wands and the 2 of Wands. Sacral chakra, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Solar plexus, you got the Lovers. Heart chakra, you have Temperance. Then throat chakra, you have the 5 of Pentacles. Third eye chakra, you have the 8 of Pentacles. And then for your crown chakra, you have the 9 of Cups. For your messages from Offset, you have Divine Sisterhood, community of the spiritual sisters and brothers of light, and you have High Priestess, mysteries revealed in the eyes of Isis. Then you have safe travel and affluence. Okay, so for the month of February, y'all, first of all, in the root chakra, you guys are kind of like going through this, I want to call it like a little bit of a release. Like you're moving from the past of sorts. I mean, we are getting closer and closer to your birthday, and you know very well that y'all start the astrological year. So Pisces has kind of left you. It's going to be leaving you in a bit of a state of sorts, where you're going to be really thinking about how you're going to progress, how you're moving forward, what you want to do, what the rest of the year looks like, things that you want to start. It's just a very much of a fresh energy, but you guys are still holding on to some trauma from last year, from the past couple of months, that you need to address. Okay, because the root chakra can't be looking like this. Like, I get that you guys want to plant some new things and you're trying to address some new things, but you can't plant new things in mud. Okay, so the February is kind of looking like you guys are a little bit of dwelling in some energy that does not, is not necessarily helping you find the direction that you're kind of seeking within yourself in your root chakra. So you really need to kind of address this, because you cannot be rooted in trauma. You can, but it's not pleasant and it does not lead to a pleasant life. So this is why I'm telling you can't be rooted in trauma. So I would recommend addressing this situation, so the process of moving forward and progressing, because I see that in your sacral chakra, you was really trying to do that Aries thing where you just pick a direction and you running. So this cannot come with you. Okay, it's not going to make it as fun or as enjoyable to run with a bags full of trauma. It just doesn't, even though you run technically very quickly, because, you know, fire. But in your sacral space, you're really pushing to a new beginning here. You're really pushing to move in a different direction. So you need to release and make sure your baggage and what you're carrying is not, there are tools that you're using to the future, not to hold on to the negativity. So just keep that in mind as you move forward. Now, with your solar plexus, okay, you see, there's a couple of things going on in this reading. I don't necessarily feel like this is a love situation, even though the throat chakra is hinting at some things. I don't necessarily think there's a love situation. For those Aries who this is a love situation, and the trauma is a past love relationship trauma, but you want to kind of, I mean, it is February, you know, Valentine's around the corner, everybody's thinking about the love and all this stuff. So I do see how that could be playing some games with your psyche. However, I also don't think that is all Aries is going through this month. If it's you, we're going to talk about it when we get to here in that way. But I feel like for your solar plexus, y'all need to connect with your mind. A lot of what you are doing this month is going to be talking. It's going to be the way you're talking, the way your mindset is, the way you are processing what? Well, we said the trauma. It has to do with your mind this month, your willpower, what you choose to do, the directions you choose to take, directly connected to the Gemini energy of communication, your consciousness, what you're thinking about, what you're dreaming about, what you constantly go back to, what you want to do, what are you telling others that you want to do, as well, because Gemini has to have a receiving recipient of the message in order for it to be a message in the first place. So how you are directing that energy, it's coming from your willpower, is directly connected to your communication this month, which talks about the throat chakra. But again, we're going to get to it when we're going to get to it. But I do feel like you need to be bold. You need to be liberated. Again, you can't carry this if you're liberated. So there is a connection to almost like grasping and breathing in February. I feel like once we go into like that Pisces season, y'all, it's gonna be a little bit drowning in some things in your psyche, and y'all gonna be searching for that breath of fresh air, and it's gonna be a little bit difficult if you make it difficult, because at the end of the day is your life, so you have to choose whether or not you want to make it difficult or not. In the heart chakra, we have temperance, and this is really hard for y'all. Even though this is Sagittarius energy, it's hard for them too, actually. I feel like temperance is very hard for them to achieve. But this is something that's really hard for y'all because it requires you to have patience, and we all know y'all don't have patience like this. Y'all like to move, y'all like to make choices, y'all like to kind of keep going. You're like a never-ending battery in many ways, but you do have to pause, refresh, kind of fill your cup, heal up, so you can move forward strong and with that direction, with your purpose, feeling like you are being guided not just by what it is that you want, but by your heart as well. And your heart is really telling you this month that y'all need to chill, okay? It's gonna be Pisces season, you know, smoke a joint, just relax, chill. Y'all need to chill this month. It's not about running. You're gonna run soon. We're getting to you, just not right now, okay? It's not the time. Soon though, but it's just not necessarily the time. You have to address the situation first. Now with your throat chakra, you need to be mindful of how you're communicating about you this month, how you're communicating about your finances, how you're communicating about your love life, how you're communicating about your work life, your school life, your future, okay? This is why this being in the solar plexus is very important, because if you are using Gemini energy in a toxic way and you're just like talking shit about yourself all the time to the point where it's just like, oh, I'm never gonna be this, I'm never gonna do that, I'm never gonna do that, I'm never gonna do that, and it's just like a constant, you're just talking trash all the time. You're gonna feel like this from all the trash you're fucking talking, okay? So you need to relax, okay, and think about the messages that you are directly releasing from your throat chakra into the world. Those are intentions, and you have a conductor right here in your solar plexus, so you want to make sure you're not doing the opposite of what the direction is trying to push you to. You're trying to be liberated into some new areas of your life, into a new journey. You don't want to be out here being the toxic one. That's just annoying, and quite frankly, it's just boring, okay? Be better, do better, use your mouth better, just use your throat chakra better, use your mind better. If you're having negative thoughts, address those head on. I feel like a huge part of this month for you guys as far as healing goes, it's gonna be your root chakra and your throat chakra. Y'all need to get it together in those spaces, and I feel like that heart chakra is gonna be a little bit tough to kind of deal with as far as having that patience that you need and that like refilling your cup. But if you don't practice self-care this month, you're gonna be real pissed. I said what I said. Now if this is a love situation and y'all is just, you know, feeling on the lonely end, and you know it's February, it's Valentine's Day season, everybody's, you know, doing the thing and blah blah blah, 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 then again, please remind yourself that you have a conductor this month. If you want to manifest that love energy, then first of all, please address your past love energy and your past relationships and do some releasing work so you can make space for love to enter. And don't speak ill about that. Don't be like, oh, I only meet this person, oh, I only do this and oh, all women are the same, all men are the same, all this. No. Scrap all that, okay? You have a conductor, you have the ability to really draw in what it is that you need on a spiritual level. So focus on those positive things. Don't try to lose yourself in the way it's happened before, or look at what my friend just went through with that. What if I go through with that? This is why I don't deal with this. I don't want to hear it from y'all. Okay, you want to be better, don't have this energy, period. Now, with your third eye, it is exactly telling you what it is you need to be doing right now, because you need to get to work, and you are going to be working on things very soon. You're going to have things to be on your plate that needs to be addressed, that needs direction from you. You are going to be working very soon, but I feel like for y'all, you already knew that you had to work on this. This is why this is in the third eye. You knew, like, all of these things that keep popping up for you, that you keep kind of, doing this and talking ill and talking this and and holding on to some things. You knew that you were going to have to address it and work on it so you can progress. Why? Because look what's in your crown. Okay, your crown chakra is a 9 of freaking cups, and y'all want to be out here talking ill and holding on to trauma when you out here on a spiritual level seeking happiness and striving for happiness, and on your spiritual form you are on some other level. I need y'all to address root chakra, throat chakra. I'm not playing with y'all this month. I'm sorry. I'm not playing with y'all. Now, in connection to your messages from Offset, you have divine sisterhood. Seek, again, be mindful of how you're communicating with other people, what you're saying, but also seek healing from other parts of your community, especially if you need to do like a Reiki session or like a Reiki share or something. If you need to like go to a drum circle, if you need to do something that kind of pulls you in on a community level. I feel like that Aquarius energy at the beginning of the month for y'all is very necessary. Like, you guys need to connect, like even maybe for Valentine's Day as well. Why don't y'all do something? Go out as a group, to go out. Like, for the past 2 years before maybe, I was going out with some of my work girlfriends on Valentine's Day. We would just go out, we would have a blast. It was just like, it was pretty much always lit. There was always something that happened. It was always something. It was just like a great time. And you can use this energy, that sisterhood energy, that coven energy, that group community energy, that Aquarius energy, in a positive way. So if you are kind of been in a funk, connect with other people. You're gonna need to connect with other people. This is why we're having all of these experiences too. We're putting each other in a space where we can connect with each other. So do that, because that also brings a lot of healing and release. And there's also lessons that other people come in and teach you this month, and on how to release, how to let go, all of these things that you need to understand and integrate. So don't sleep on this. Then y'all got High Priestess, mysteries revealed in the Ice of Isis. I'm not really surprised about this, because I do feel like Pisces season is going to be a little bit of a revelation for you guys in many ways, shapes, or forms, especially with the direction of what's going on and where you're going. I do feel like you are going to be guided divinely to work on some things, and you're ultimately it's gonna be for your happiness. That's what you got. Boom, affluence. So there's a lot of things going on where you're just getting put in the right spot, but you just need to kind of be patient with yourself and then take on the role that you're supposed to take, and allow the mysteries that you are told to guide you into the next step, because ultimately you're getting, the door is already open. It's just that you have to address certain aspects of what's going on in your life before you can run, because we all know you want to run. Okay, I knew since before I started this reading, I was like, Aries just wants to run somewhere. They want to leave somewhere. They want to just do something. They want to be something. They want to achieve something. I get it. Yeah, I always want to do that, but you need to sort some things out first. Okay, so that is your reading. That's your chakra healing for the month of February. Thank you all to my new subscribers. Thank you to all the feedback I've gotten also on the chakra healing videos. I'm glad that you guys have been connecting to it. I love y'all very much. Don't forget to check out the Patreon as well. We're getting ready to do the monthly community spell very soon. I'm so excited, and I'm also getting ready to film the weekly video poll that they voted on as well, so I'm very excited about that. But definitely stay tuned, do the healing work that you need to do, and I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.